Who would figure the second that I click this on to do this video, a text will come up. To all my friends that really, really love me, I'm okay. I'm okay. My big sis used to say, just have yourself a good cry. You need a good cry. I thought I've cried enough. I'm a Pisces. We're always emotional about something. We're emotional about puppies being hit, or kittens being sprawled out on the road or something like that. So, I mean, you know what? Crying is not a big thing for us. Although it did get to be a big thing for me because at one point I did not want to cry about nothing. My family, my close family could not. They knew the love affair that I had with my dad. They knew my dad was my heart. My heart. My mom was my soul, but my dad was my heart. And or my mom was my heart. My dad was, either way. That daddy-daughter connection was. And when I didn't cry at his funeral, they were like, "Wow, she's got to be the strongest cuz we know, the strongest chick we know, or is she okay?" And then 10 years later, when my mom passed, same response. Little JFK Jr., little Jack. The Incredibles. I love Jack. I like Jack. Same thing. My mom died, and I handled everything myself. Only child, and didn't cry. And they're like, "My God, she is hella fucking strong." Or, "Is she okay?" Both. I was strong, and I was not okay. Who can be okay when you have the two people who know you better than anybody just snatched away? I'm okay. I'm purging. It's Saturday. This is Mom. This is Saturn. The Greeks named Saturday after Saturn and the planet Saturn. I told you the energy of Saturn. I don't know why. I don't know how. I just read what I read, and I read for me. It's not up to you to read me. You don't know my story like I know me. I could give you my chart, but see, here's the difference. You're reading and I'm experiencing. Always know there's a difference between the reader and the one who's actually experiencing. There's a little bit of difference. It can be on point, but there's a little bit of difference. There's this one little thing called actual experience that can shift the whole tone of it. So, Saturdays for a while now, 2012 just... Nothing about 2012 was a myth, for those who know. Oh my gosh. I have always why me? Why? Why? But you know what? I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to do this. From the beginning, doctors told my mom and my dad, "Yeah, she can't have shit." I would have had a sister 10 years older than me. Mom would have named her something with a V. I think Victoria or Vicky or something. Mom had this thing about, the letter V. So, okay, well, Saturn gets her way. And mind you, that energy could have been coming from Papa too, my granddad. I mean, either way, it is what it is. I'm just giving you an actual experience, and I'm just kind of crying today because stuff is so real in an unreal world. Don't get me wrong, I am incredibly happy. I'm actually happier. It's ironic. I'm actually happier on some levels than I've ever been. It's like I just woke up from sin and went and sin is, wait a minute, I didn't mean to say that word. That was a word that kind of slipped out, because that word is left to interpretation, because you got people who talk about sin who are the biggest sinners ever. You have people who tell you to be kind, and they got you blind while they're doing everything else but being kind. Oh, you know how they said that it was written somewhere like that harsh, that devil, that demon, it always comes to you like it's just beautiful and wonderful and but you don't see the other side of it, which is evil and ugly and treacherous and dangerous and dark, not in a dark skin way, but a dark way. Even from that, see how they played you from the very beginning, because they put the dark onto people when we are of the soil. We're the original ones born of the soil, but they made you think that we're the bad ones because we're dark. They flip the switch on their own nature to test humankind, and you keep failing miserably. You're so blind. I can't deal with you this time. I can't. As my sis would say, I can't. That Leo energy, I love it. Some people think that Leo energy is like, some people are struggling with ugly. Let me say this. Yours make, let me, and trust me, I know. A bad energy Leo is some bullshit, yo. They will do anything to you for clout. Anything. They'll suck a motherfucker out. They will. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I just know I'm not. You know, find the lie. Find the lie. Let me know when I'm wrong. You know, how you gonna tell me my song? Some of you who've been there, seen it, done that, whatever. Find the lie. This is nothing on anybody, because I always, from the very beginning, I come into a situation with love. I was born out of love. I was born from the seed and the nurturing of not one but two parents who wanted me and loved me like no other. I am the epitome, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, because I have to keep reminding myself of that so as not to stay in this down, crazy energy, that I have to take a good look at myself and go back to my roots and go, chick, you are a miracle. You were born out of pure love and pure passion. They wanted you. Everybody doesn't have that feeling, I guess. And when they see someone, you know, like me who does, and do what I do, it makes them jealous. They hate it because they want that energy too, but they don't deserve it. I mean, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to live my life, right? I'm just here to live my life and to show someone who may be going through some similar things that I'm going through, that it's not just you. This shit's happening. I'm up here looking like, you know, I'm Hans from the North and everything. But you hear the heat on. I am not. I am hardly not cold. I got this shit is like about 90 degrees in here, and you know, it makes me feel a little bit kind of way, because I know there are people there without heat and without lights and without a whole bunch of shit today. But you know what? That honestly, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That is not. You know, that's not a lack of compassion or no empathy. It's just a fact. It's a fact. It's just a fact. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do anything about the fact that your people that you hired did not do what they need to do to establish your power grids right. And they took the cheap way out. And so when storms and shit hit, y'all take the hit. They fly off to vacation land where it's sunny. Like your senator. But you take the hit. But somewhere down the line, you elected these people to do what they do, or you did not hold them accountable. And so at the end of the day, this shit really is up to you. That's why, if anything else right now, you need to consider thinking about everything you do and the people you elect and the people you choose and what big business is really doing, and not assuming that all of us who are telling you about it are just trying to, you know, seed the world with conspiracies and bad shit and false news and false information. If you don't know me by now, if you can't see it by now, you will never see it, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm just saying, I had an epiphany. It was like back to back today. Ooh, Saturday morning matinee at the mom. Mom wanted to show me everything. Well, she does that on Saturdays. She's an amazing woman. I can see why she did not let me know this early on, because there's no telling how I would have handled it. I wasn't ready. Clearly I wasn't. Considering I thought, that one time that, and I'm in grade school, little play boyfriend made me mad, and Got ran over by a car. So, whew, we don't want to talk about that. I didn't know what I was doing. I did, but I didn't. I didn't know I didn't know the power. I'm trying to find balance right now. Balance is heavy right now. It's my season. I'm getting the gifts. But when you get the gifts, it's like heavy is the crown that, heavy is the head that wears the crown, because, when you get the gifts, you get all the downloads and upload, whatever the fuck. And it's just like, you have to find a balance or it will weigh you down. It will weigh you down. It will weigh you down. The realization of everything, the realization of how I've been played for days, for years, for decades, just because people are jealous. Just because in their hearts they lack. Just because in their souls they lack. Just because maybe in their talent they lack. If you feel like you lack, you start lacking at everything. And you hate everybody that's got what you think you should have. You can be rich as fuck and see somebody happy living in a tent. And you can be rich as fuck and see somebody living in a tent and be mad at their joy. And they're fucking living in a tent. What the fuck kind of jealousy and mentality is that? I don't get it. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Because where I'm at now, I will really destroy some shit. Hardcore. I am like my daddy. I don't know who the fuck y'all are, but I am like my daddy. They didn't play that shit. He was legit. He was truly of the light. He was the dark light. He was truly of the light. He was dark-skinned black man. Woo. Commanding warrant officer. He commanded. He didn't demand. He commanded attention at everything he did. Oh, maybe he had that little bit of Leo energy, but he deserved it because he's been balling out since he was a kid. He was brilliant. He was first. He did what he had to do. Now transfer this energy to God. And what if what I'm saying is true? And that's the type of energy that's looking after his little girl. Y'all done fucked up. Now, it could be just could be stories in my head, right? Okay, bet. Okay. But do the receipts. Look at my life. And see if I don't actually live what I teach. None of it is hype. None of it is Hollywood hype. None of it is a whole bunch. I don't have the team. I don't have the entourage. I just do the shit what I do with just a few. And I do mean a few. How do I make this work? I've had people try to snatch money from me, steal money from me, try to get me to invest in that, try to get me to invest in this. Oh, we need to invest in a community home and blah, 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 blah. Hey, my community? How is in my community? Where has this community ever done anything for me other than use me up and use up all my energy? You're soaking up to be, you're soaking up. I'm your muse that you abuse. I'm the muse you abuse. And somebody told you it was okay to do that. Somebody got in your head and said, you know what? Remember, it's always about us. Whatever keeps us on top. They're the fake Illuminati. Oh, they're enlightened. They're illumined. They know what they know. They know the shit, yo. They know the magic spells and all this and all that. All the 33 degrees of knowledge and all that stuff. But, there's, last time I looked in a circle, isn't there like 360 degrees? You are so arrogant, you fooled yourself. Thinking that there was nothing left but 33 degrees of knowledge. So, even in the books you write, you don't even see. God sent his kid once again, but his kid was me. Y'all were looking for a sun. I am the sun. Bitch, I shine bright every motherfucking day regardless. I am like the mailman. Rain, sleet, snow, or hell. I am shining somewhere. Best believe that shit. Whoa, my gosh. I did not want to do this. I did not want to do this because it just hurts my heart the way this is going to end up in some kind of way. Because I really believed in people, you know? I really did. And to this day, I would like to, but I know reality suggests, as Saturn would, Saturn energy. I love the Jupiter energy because the Jupiter energy, my dad, girl, you can do anything you want to. I got you. Yes, you do, daddy. Yes, you do. I see you sitting in I love you. Like, you thought you'd be all alone. That was my biggest fear. I would just be totally. Because when you're in a house of love like that, your biggest nightmare is to not have that. Everybody, everybody has a demon. Everybody has a fear. Everybody has a fear. So how can somebody that has everything have a fear? Trust me, people who have everything have a fear. They have a fear of losing their shit. They have a fear of going to jail. They have a fear of, you don't know how they did, to be rich and everything. So they have a fear of going to, or they have a fear of, the bodies that, the bodies that got strong by them raising up. There's a lot of people, super, super rich people. If you think there are some bodies somewhere that they were not responsible for, y'all crazy. Y'all don't know. You don't know, you don't know mankind. Okay. That's why, during Lent season, I'm just taking my time and I'm doing me. I don't care about your problem, your problem, your problem. See, daddy says, little girl, little girl, little girl, little girl. Listen, little girl, little girl, little girl, baby, I got you. Fuck that shit. Fuck the mother hitters, I'm down for my niggas. Fuck the other hitters, I'm down for my niggas. Dun 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 dun. That's like the song I hear in my head when Daddy walks in anywhere. Dun 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 dun. Like shit's about to go down. So stories in my head, right? I'm just making it calculate, right? Just making everything, into a story, but it's it's an actual experience. That's why I'm so good at it, because it is an actual experience. I ain't got no script writers. Couldn't afford no script writers. Well, no, I actually could, but I ain't got no. Why have someone else write a script when you just say it yourself? I am very eloquent in talking. I'm a professional radio announcer. I was, at the time when you had to get FCC, we didn't have to get FCC. Actually, we didn't have to, by the time I came around, we did not have to get an FCC license. But my instructor was just so indignant about us knowing what we know. From the rooter to the tutor, knowing what we know, that he made us go through the test of getting the FCC license. So yeah, I am the best at being the best. I am legit with my shit. Thank you, Mr. Farmer. Thank you for you are the reason. You are really, my parents and Jerry Farmer are the reason I have lasted this long in dealing with the entertainment industry or the broadcasting industry. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have either killed myself or somebody. A lot of people. I can't tell you. Well, at least two I know. I can't tell you how many times, but there were at least 2 times when I know for a fact that God and the angels talked me down out of taking somebody out. I knew how to do it. Ooh. Ooh. I would have been all on the news and didn't care. Some people do anything for clout, and some of us are aware that ain't a clout you want. Oh, I feel the energy reset. Okay, bet. Oh, I needed that. I got deep. I got it out. I had to say what I needed to say. I'm going to change up, okay? Change clothes and go. But I needed to get that up. Thank you to, I'm not going to even bring him up. He knows who he is. I always have to apologize. Yeah, y'all say it's nothing. That's why I love my friends. I love my friends. My real friend, the real ones. Not these fake ass frenemies. Like, oh, we know you don't know me. You don't know. And that includes family too. You have a lot of family members who think they know you. No, they know of you. They know what they've been told about you, but they never really got a chance to know you because they're stuck in their own illusion. They're stuck in their own program, and they're trying to fit your program into their program, and my program never fit in your program. That's why Grandma would talk to me and not to y'all. Grandma can't talk. Grandma had a stroke. My mom said Grandma can talk to anybody she wants to. Clearly it was true because Grandma and I talked every time I came out there. I don't know what y'all were on. I guess that telecommunications was working, but I was swearing it was coming out of her mouth. But you know what? We had that bond. We had that bond. I knew exactly the moment when my grandmother passed. The dream I had has lasted with me forever. We're in the middle of a room. We're in the middle. I'm not aware of the room as much as I'm like my eyes are on Grandma, and she's in this rocking chair, and it's like this light, and she's in this rocking chair, and she's humming and singing. She's humming and singing and everything. I mean, I'm not aware of it. I'm just like, I'm just vibing with Grandma, and then all of a sudden the light goes out, and then it comes back on, and it's just a chair rocking back and forth. She's not in it. And I'm noticing how the room around me is just dark, but the light is still there, rocking back and forth, humming, like comforting me, like I'm okay, you're okay. And later on that day, Daddy came to tell me that Grandma passed away. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making this shit up. Oh yeah, y'all know me. There's so much you can learn from C, but people don't want to learn. And I get it, so that's why I'm just pulling out. Do you? But this is the point. When you come for me, this is why I warn you. Don't do that. Don't come for me, because whatever you do will come back to you times 3,000. Do not put your magic, your spells, your shit, your wishes, your negativity on me. Because, honey, I am like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that, because I am born of that original energy that, you put that shit on me, especially now. It's going to reflect back. It's going to reflect and deflect back to you so quick. Oof. Before you even start your hit on me, you're going to be the one taking the hit. Some of them are knowing it right now. They're feeling it. Your kid Sack didn't come to you in love. Now you want to reach out. I can't do anything because that's your karma. I have been told, let them drown. Let them drown in their ignorance. You provided them an ark, and they kept trying to put holes in your ark. They were jealous of your ark. They said they wanted an ark. You brought them an ark. And they put holes in your ark all the time. These are motherfucking jealous haters. That's they're playing out the paradigm. That's clearly their story. That's clearly their program. And no matter how you feel about them, that's who they are. This is the stuff you got to recognize right now. And this is what will get you far, recognizing things for not what you want it to be, but how it really is. Like spring here, around this area, hurricane season. Let's not forget. I mean, we're in a flood area. Let's not forget. There's a whole bunch of bridges and shit like that really haven't been fixed. There's a whole bunch. We got some grid problems too. I like those hurricanes in all of Cumberland County got grid. Where did these tax dollars go for? And I appreciate the fact when I talked about the roads on Bragg Boulevard, the potholes, we're like, this is stupid. These potholes the potholes are getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. We've had these potholes for years, but they're just getting worse and worse and tearing up cars. And ain't nobody got time to have a car torn up in pandemic time. That's hard to find because it's just unnecessary bullshit. We're paying tax dollars, but where is the tax dollars going? It seems like the tax dollars are just, flying off into the hands of big business, and they're going off doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and we are like struggling like a motherfucker after we have already paid our tithes. But yeah, you want us to pay some more tithes when we go to church for these jokes, this hoax of we are about God when you are, what God are you about? What God are you about? You all are the biggest liars, sinners, bullshitters, pedophiles, womanizers, man abuse. I mean, y'all on some shit. And that's legit. Find the lie. I'm not saying everyone, but you tell me. Haven't you seen somebody in your own eye? Okay, I guess it's just me. All right. That's why they have a problem with me, because I tell the truth. Would you want me to lie? That's what you want me to do. That's what you want me to do. You want me to lie. That will make us happy. Who would be happy being around a liar all the time? I can't even see that or fit that in my paradigm. It makes my head hurt. So anyway, oh my gosh, where are we at? Oh, 20, this is too much energy. Too much energy given to that today. I gotta change clothes and go. I just had to share this, y'all. It's my birthday season, and today was a massive. It was a massive. Mom came in cause Daddy, me and Daddy been showing out for the last. She's my daughter. She's my daughter. She's my daughter. I'm both of their daughters. I'm the nice creamy filling in between two hard ass cookies. And I love it. I cannot be more appreciative. I am loved. I am protected. You really can't fuck with my money. You can't fuck with my money. You can't fuck with my life. You can't fuck with my God. But you can fuck yourself up, though. Lessons. You know where to follow if you want to.